Good morning to you. God bless you. I hope you have a great day today. You know, anxiety can come upon us because of changes. Changes in our physical environment, that can be within our family, within our home, our bodies change, unfortunately. Um, but these changes can bring about anxiety, nervousness for the future, expectation of what may or may not happen. You know, Jesus turned around to his disciples and he said to them, all of this stuff's about to happen. Jesus at the Last Supper explained to his disciples all of the things that were going to happen to him and expectation for things that were about to come, things that would happen. And understandably, the disciples were nervous, they were anxious. It says in John 16 and verse 29, his disciples said, now you're speaking plainly and not using figurative speech. Now we know that you know all things and do not need to question you. This is why we believe you came from God. Jesus answered them, do you now believe? Behold, the hour is coming, indeed it has come, when you will be scattered, each to his own home, and you will leave me alone. Yet I am not alone, for the Father is with me. I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Jesus didn't squash the anxiety the disciples were feeling, this feeling of unease. But Jesus gave them this promise. He said, in me, you'll have peace. In the world, you're going to have trouble. But fear not, he says, because I have overcome the world. You know, in the book of Philippians 4 and verse 6, Paul talks to us. He writes this letter to the church. And he says in Philippians 4 and verse 4, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Let your reasonableness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. The peace of God, the same peace that Jesus was talking about. And how do we find that peace? Present your requests to God. Do not be anxious for anything, because the Lord is at hand. God bless you. If you're anxious, if you have these doubts, these worries, these fears that are cropping up, especially all the changes that are happening at the moment, as the word says, do not be anxious for anything, but let your requests be made known to God. Pray to God, and this reward and the peace of God will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day today.